Students, in this video I am telling you about the input in Java. So what is the meaning of input in Java? Means storing values into computer memory. Okay, storing values into computer memory. So there are three methods for storing values into the computer memory. First is input using initialization. Initialization means storing value into the computer memory if the values are known. Okay, so as I have given you example of keep one physics book and one maths book in your bag. So in that case you will not ask me, sir, which subjects of book. So what is the meaning of initialization, or what is the meaning of if values are known? If the things are known, you will not ask to the teacher or anybody. Okay, so how we will do this program? Suppose we are having two numbers 5 and 6 and we want the addition of that one. For that we have to write the program. So how will you write the program? First is class known values. Known values is the name of the class name, you can say. This is the class name. As in index, there are so many chapters. Okay, suppose you want to say something about, actually class name is a topic. What is class name? Class name is a topic. Suppose class car. So in class car, so many branded car will be there. So what is class? Class, then class name, it is a topic name, because in this program we are taking known values. So its name I have taken as a known value. You can take method 1 also. Then void values. Void values is a method name. Method name means function means the procedure or the solution for adding two number 5 and 6. What we are doing in this program, we are adding two number which are known 5 and 6. So what we will do, first declaration of variable. A is a variable, its data type is integer, that is 5, int b is equal to 6. So because if we are giving the values here 5 and 6, question does not arise to ask to anyone which number we have to add, because I have given here 5 and 6 already. So what is happening here, if we are writing int a is equal to 5, it means 5 is going to store into a. What is happening here? 5 is going to store into a. So this is called the storing. So this is the method by initialization, means if the values are known, they can be stored in such a way. Got it? int b is equal to 6. So 6 is going to store into the b. So this is called initialization if the values are known. Here int c is equal to a plus b. What is happening here? In memory C, we are going to add A and B. So what will happen? The addition of A and B will be stored into the C. System.out.print sum, the message will be printed, then the value of C will be printed. What is in C? There is a addition of A and B. So this is the first method. Here this is actually programs. So I want to explain you what is the meaning of initialization. Only in this line initialization is being taken, nothing else. Otherwise it is a program. So in this program what we are doing, we are adding two numbers a and b, and numbers are known. Second method is using method parameters. But keep in mind what we are learning in this chapter, how the value will be stored into the memory. But I am telling you through the programs, in program how can we use these values. Okay, see here again, class known values, it is a class name. Void values, int a comma int b. Now see what is the difference between this and this. In this a and b B's values are known, so we have stored it already here. But in this, when this line will execute, computer will execute this line void values int a comma int b. So it will ask the value for a and b. Are you getting me? What is the difference of about this and this? In this, values are known. We have given values already into the a and b, 5 and 6. But here, when this line will execute, computer will ask the value for a and b. Means you relate this with the example I have given you in audio clip. If I am saying to you, keep 2 books in your bag. So bag is a memory and books are the values. Okay, bag is a memory and books are the values. So I didn't take the name of book. So you will ask to your teacher which book I have to keep in bag. In the same way here, int a comma int b means when this line will be executed, it will ask the value for the a and b from the user side. You will give from the keyboard and automatically a and value of a and b will be stored. Then sum is same fashion, c is equal to a plus b, system dot out dot print ln sum plus c. Okay, this is clear to everyone. Now running of this program video I will post you. Okay, this is also posting me. I am posting this video also. Okay, after this the live demonstration on the computer, I will post you the video of that one. Okay, clear? This is clear. So this the third method is using scanner class. Again, keep in mind what we are studying. We are studying about how can we store the values into the computer memory. This is the third method for storing value into the computer memory. But I am explaining this point with the help of the program. Class known values, you can write class method 3 void values. Scanner obj is equal to new scanner system dot in. Then system dot out dot print ln enter a number. So what is the difference between previous 2 programs and this one? In this program there is a facility. First you have to display the message or give the message to the user that you have to enter the number. But in these 2 programs there is no such a procedure through which you will be interacting with the user. So it is called user friendly. Means in this method first message will be displayed to the user, then values will be asked. int a is equal to obj dot next int. What will happen from this statement? It will ask the value for a. User will give from the keyboard. Suppose it is giving 5, so 5 will store into the a. In the second way, int b is equal to object dot next int means integer value will be asked again from the user side. User will give or input the value through the keyboard. Suppose it is given 6. So procedure is same. See here, c is equal to a plus b, system dot print sum plus then c. So what I am going to explain here, or what I explained here, these 3 methods of initialization or these 3 methods for storing values into the computer memory. So in the next video I will post you the live working of these programs. Thank you.